Hello everyone. Today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. So if you know there are some areas you want to contribute, please don't forget to drop it on the comment section. Your comment is very, very important. And please don't forget to like, comment, and share.
All right. Today's episode, we want to talk about this. You see, a lot of people are suffering in marriages right now. Some which has to do with violence in the home. Some men are beating them. Some cheating. Some coming back late. A whole lot of issues. And the question is this: this man you married, who is doing all these things in marriage? Didn't you see these things when you guys were dating, or didn't you date? Now that leads us to this question. The red flags you must avoid before saying yes to that person. Because I know in 2025 now, a lot of you said, I'm going to marry this girl, I'm going to marry this man. There are several red flags you must run away from, and that is what we want to talk about. So, Favor,
Yes.
which red flag will you see in a man now, and you know that this red flag, this thing, I'm not going to accept it?
There are many red flags.
Because a lot of people are saying, I love him. Because I love him, then we can manage.
See, love is not good enough to keep a home. Do not marry anybody because you love that person. You see that love it spoils so many things. This thing happens to my girlfriend. There was a guy she was dating in school. This guy, like at every given time, she's collecting mass posts. Every minute, the guy is punching her. To that extent, sometimes she will even go to school. You will just find out that all her face is swollen, but she does not even say anything wrong with that. She will quarrel with the guy. Maybe tell the guy it's over. Before you know it, the guy will come back apologizing. At the end of the day, she will still forgive the guy. Space of 1 month, the guy will hit her again. And they dated for 4 good years. At that point, she was not even seeing that hitting as anything. She just had it in mind that they are going to get married so long as she loved the guy. Well, she's very lucky that they did not get married. This thing happened. The day I was even shocked is the day she opened her mouth and she told me that her boyfriend's mom told her that hitting is a normal thing in their family. That what she's not hearing very well with one of her ear because of what her husband did to her. No, this is I'm telling you is real. Because of what her husband did to her. So when she told me that one, I was like, are you for real?
Oh
Say, girl, you have to run away from this.
Okay. So the red flag to you is beating.
It's not just beating. No. There are some things a guy will be doing. You're dating a guy, maybe you went to his house. Maybe let me say, because there are some girls that spend like 1 week in a guy's house. He will go out. It's not like he traveled. He will not come back. You know, there are some married men that they are 100% married, but they will go out, spend the night with another girl, and come back the next morning.
Like
Why?
how?
What are you saying? There are some married men that goes out, like maybe they will go out by 6 and come back the next morning. And
And
their,
what would their wife do?
that's what I'm saying now. Their wife will not do anything. They are used to this thing. They are not seeing it as a normal thing. Why some married men, no matter how much they cheat, they will never pass the night outside. No
Why
matter
there are some
anything.
married men too that don't cheat at all?
I don't know about that one, but I'm just telling you the one I know. Even my girlfriend, my friend, okay, that girl, she used to be my friend. Her sugar daddy, the guy is not, okay, he's young, but because he's married, he's a sugar daddy.
Okay.
This guy,
Like me now, can I be a sugar daddy?
you're married now, so if you're doing anything with anybody, you're a sugar daddy. Despite that you're young. So this guy, sometimes, okay, she rented a house for her side chick.
Now, wow.
In a week,
Oh, God.
this
People
guy
have
will pass
money.
the night like 3 times. 3 times in a week, he will pass the night at her side chick's place. And the worst part is that this side chick is staying very close to the wife. Oh. Like the house, he did not even rent it far. The house is very, very close to where he's staying. And the wife knows the side chick. Even sometimes that the wife will not even be at home. He's aware that my husband is with his side chick.
But how is the wife? How is the wife? You know, how is she seeing this kind of thing?
She's used to it. She's just used to this thing. As a me self, I'm even surprised because some girls will not get mine though.
Don't you think the wife is cheating?
I don't think so. She's not cheating. You don't know what women go through in marriage. Maybe this woman now automatically she has run out of shape. She already has maybe like 5 children. She's thinking that if I divorce this man and nobody will get married to me, let me just stay.
And for the
That
sake of
is
the
what for the
children,
sake of the children.
is something that ties
Women are
women
going
down.
through a lot. Women are going through a lot, honestly. But let me just tell you, no matter this is why, as a woman or as a girl, you have to get yourself something doing before getting married. Because most of the red flags
No,
women in marriages is because they don't have anything doing. You just feel like if I leave this marriage now, I am going to start off from square one.
okay, what about May is it Dochi? May okay.
I don't want to talk about them. Let me land. They just feel like if I leave this marriage and I'm going because I've seen some cases whereby this girl she got married to a wealthy guy, and maybe because what she was saying in that marriage, like it's something that she will not tolerate again. She now left the marriage. The game started from square one. The car was no longer there. The good house was no longer there. She had to start from the scratch, and this is what some people are avoiding. That's why, as a single girl, before you get married, you need to get yourself something doing so that your husband will not just be the only wealthy person in that marriage. You see, this housewife of the thing, I'm totally against it. All these men that will tell you, I just want a housewife. I don't want somebody that will be doing something else. Ignore them. Get something and do for yourself so that tomorrow if you're seeing something you don't like in a marriage, my dear, you leave that marriage. Marriage is not a do or die affair. It might be for better and for worse too, but it's not a do or die affair. Me, when my mental health is at stake, I can't condone that kind of thing, honestly.
It's easier said than done. Right? It's easier said than done. There is something I want to react on some of the things you said. Number one, you said love is not enough. The truth is, what is love? Love is not the feeling. The feeling of, oh, he's handsome. Oh, he's tall. Oh, he has a big cassava.
Cucumber.
Yeah, although, see,
Oh, God.
the truth is, many women are delusioned, lack common wisdom. Many women lack common sense. It's all those women you are saying now that hey, they are suffering in marriage. There was one guy, one good guy out there that was begging them for love. But they decided to go after something that is not reasonable. You were here the other day when the girl, that guy that followed us in one of that skits now, that one you say, I don't want to mention that them. See, the girl said she doesn't want to marry all these churchy guys. She wants to marry a guy, a crazy guy. You understand? Now see your specifications for marriage. You already failed. Now let me continue from where I left off. He said, love is not what you think it is. Love is not the feeling. There are two faculties of the body, the mind and the heart. They are not the same. The mind is where the decision is made. The heart is where the feeling comes out from. This thing, you see a very cute guy like that guy. You see a very cute guy, red lips, tall, he's handsome. Oh, there is something that will spark up within you. That is a feeling. It's not love. Let's separate the two. Love is in the mind. Love goes with judgment. Why am I loving? Let me say, for example, do you know God loves us? Even with our sins. Do you think it's based on feeling? No, it is a decision to love. Love is decision made, decision based. I have decided to love this person. Whether he is doing the right thing or not, I am going to love. Like that woman you said now. Maybe she has made her decision. Maybe she doesn't like what's going on, but she has decided that she's going to cover her husband. Provided the husband is providing for the family, bringing food in the house, doing all manner of things, except that aspect of him whereby he thinks he must go somewhere and meet somewhere else. The woman has decided, okay, this is the weakness of this man, but I'm going to stay in this marriage and work things out. So what am I saying in effect? Love is just a feeling. Any day you see anybody anywhere, you don't know who he is, you don't know their character, you don't know the bad things they do, you just start feeling this butterfly. Know that you have been scammed. That is a scam. Are you getting me? So before you go into marriage, first of all, ask the right question. What kind of a person are you? If you are doing so thing, remember, I will not take it. I'm going to leave. Break these things down.
Break it down to the person.
Yes,
no, you don't have to. Many people pretend a lot. They can even pretend that if you just tell them, I don't like guys that smokes, they will keep pretending that they don't smoke. But once they get married to you and you're pregnant,
if you put your eyes down,
you don't know people. People
you
can
put your eyes down. Put your eyes down. Put your eyes down. See, if I want to, if I want to marry now, if I am not married, if I want to marry now, I will clone the guest phone. If I want to marry you now, I will clone your phone. I want to know everything you are doing. I cannot put my life in line for somebody who is careless.
If you want to marry and you're married to that person, it's two different things. There are some girls that cannot keep one boyfriend, but if they get married, they will never cheat on their husband.
That thing is what I don't know how it works.
No, it works. Some girls they just have it in mind that it's not good to keep only one guy because if he might disappoint, you understand? But once they are married, no matter what, they would never cheat on their husband. So putting your eyes down is not good enough. The only thing you have, because people pretend to extend that you will not even know that something like that is happening. The only thing is for you to be prayerful. Pray about that person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
You may see some things in the dream.
Yes.
There was a girl I was interested in then. A lot of dreams. Let me not go there, but a lot of dreams. God can show you things. If you are truly dedicated to God.
Thank you. If you talk to God in prayer, just put your mind in that person. God will show you some things.
And there is another thing you said, very important. Independence. Totally dependence on a man will ruin you. Many men, once they know that you don't have money, you're not doing anything, they can do anything. Are you getting me? But even this thing I'm saying is not enough because I've seen a lot of rich men and rich women that their marriages are having so many problems. So all I'm saying is be careful of whom you marry. That was why I told you. It's not everybody that's supposed to get married. Marriage should be something that should be special between two people. Me, I know I'm a married person. I must not do bad thing to my wife, the person I love. That is the mentality that should go with marriage, but many people don't have it. So you see, so what you are saying in effect is, now that you have not married, number one, make sure you look at this red flag very well. If you want to marry a guy, visit him often. Go to his house unannounced.
I cannot go to a guy's house unannounced. If I say I want to surprise him, he will end up surprising me. So the only way is for you to be prayerful. If I need to know about the guy,
no, prayer is good, but see, there are things you don't.
You don't forget prayer.
There are things I'm not saying you should forget. I'm not saying prayer is bad. There are things you cannot spiritualize. Marriage is a spiritual thing, but it's also a physical thing. You need to pay attention to some of those things.
Let me tell you, can I shock you?
Yes, shock me.
Somebody like
no, you cannot shock me. Go ahead, just say.
Somebody like me, I don't need to,
That's nice.
I don't need to go to your house often to know the kind of person you are. If I just say, okay, let me personalize this person in my mind.
Can you personalize it?
How would I personalize you? You're married now. Only 1 week of meeting that person. God will start it's not a laughing matter. God will start showing me things about that person. I'm telling you the truth. It has happened to me before. Excuse me, you're not joking here, please.
You're joking, okay, you're not joking.
If I just have it in mind that, this person, let me try this person out, and I just personalize you in my mind, only 1 month of relationship, everything about you, I'm going to see everything in my dream. maybe that is my gift. Maybe some people they don't have that gift, you understand? But you have to pray. If you pray, God will still answer you. You still
Okay.
see things about that
All
person.
right. Thank you very much. So
Marriage is beyond
we've talked about suffering women, right?
no, well, let me laugh.
Go ahead.
But it's all good.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As I was saying, marriage is beyond physical something. It's a spiritual something. So you have to plan yourself very well before going to that.
And if you're already in a bad marriage, if you're already in a very bad marriage whereby your husband is terrible and you're a woman, what I should advise you is find a life. Being in the, and you have children. If you have children, I would advise you to, you know, look for a way to find a life for yourself. Go into personal development. Look for something you will put your mind to that can make you busy and make you independent. Because I've seen terrible marriages. So I mean, a lot of women are in terrible marriages. They can't even help themselves. All their hope is on what the man is going to bring. In that case, look for something, develop yourself, and take care of your children. That's what I'm going to advise. I'm not going to tell you leave the marriage, provided he's not beating you. But once violence, you see this beating, once beating is involved in any marriage, my hand is not there so that somebody will not go and die one day. So that's all we have.
It's not only about beating. Emotional torture can end somebody.
Emotional torture.
It can break you. Yes, now it's not only about beating.
What is emotional torture?
So this thing I'm telling you about now, about that man that rented a house for his side chick, very close to.
But has the wife complained?
You're asking me, has the wife complained? No, is that not an emotional torture?
Is the wife complaining about? Because I've seen some women.
I've not interrogated the wife, so she will have people that she's complaining to. She will not obviously complain to me. But that thing is still emotional torture.
But that man is a good. All right, thank you very much for being part of this.